Ever wondered how Netflix became the king of entertainment? Picture this: a streaming paradise offering everything from addictive series to blockbuster hits, all available whenever you want. It's like having the world's best entertainment at your fingertips. From being a household favorite to ruling the industry, Netflix has a story worth looking into. Hello and welcome to Solid Brands. Curious about the secrets behind Netflix's irresistible charm and global domination, and how they were able to make their success possible through the demise of traditional video rental stores like Blockbuster? Then let's roll in the video. Back in 1997, colleagues and friends, Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph, kicked off what we now know as Netflix. But before it became Netflix, it went by the name Kibble. They planned to mail out DVDs to people who signed up and paid for the service. Hastings, one of the Netflix founders, got the big idea for this when he got a late fee for returning the movie Apollo 13 to a regular video rental spot. That little fee got him thinking, there's gotta be a better way to rent movies without all this hassle. And Netflix was born. So Hastings bounced this idea off to Randolph. Now Randolph was already pretty deep in the tech world, running things at Micro Warehouse and doing marketing for Pure Atria and automated software quality. For Netflix to kick off, Hastings had to put down $2.5 million. He was eyeing how Amazon was doing its selling at the time and wanted Netflix to follow a similar path. Their original plan was to offer up VHS tapes, but VHS tapes were a bit of a logistical nightmare, too fragile and tough to keep in stock. So that idea hit the brakes real quick for them. During that time, Blockbuster reigned supreme as America's top movie rental spot. However, Netflix, as a startup, had a winning formula with its mail-order DVD rental business, providing a super convenient way to snag your favorite movies, which later will be an epic showdown between the two. A clash that reshaped the way we enjoy movies and spelled doom for the once mighty video rental empire, Blockbuster. Come 1998, they went into DVD shipping, an innovative tech move back then. This positioned them as the world's first online CD rental store. At the outset, they offered around 900 movie titles for rent and had a lean team of 30 employees driving the whole operation for Netflix. To win over the public, Netflix needed to match up to Blockbuster, their biggest rival at the time. But their pay-per-rental setup didn't quite hit the mark just yet. So in 1999, they launched their monthly subscription model. They rolled out a free 1-month trial to entice new subscribers. This approach offered unlimited rentals at a fixed rate, waving goodbye to due dates and late fees. And this struck gold for the Netflix team. This fresh idea became their smashing success. That trial period worked like magic, keeping around 80% of those who gave it a shot as paying subscribers. It was a win-win. People got hooked on the service, and Netflix saw their loyal base grow. Their library was expanding fast too. By 1999, they had about 3,100 movie titles up for grabs on their website, and just a year later, that number shot up to around 5,000 movies. They were giving subscribers even more options to binge watch. In 2000, Netflix was cruising with around 300,000 subscribers, but most of their profit was pretty much swallowed up by those USPS bills. They needed a game changer to balance the books, so they pitched an idea to Blockbuster. Basically, hey, want to buy us out? We'll even change our name to Blockbuster.com. But Blockbuster wasn't biting, and the acquisition fell through. Blockbuster remained tethered to its brick-and-mortar stores, while Netflix expanded its reach. But Netflix didn't flinch. They kept their foot on the gas, charting their course through the industry. Then, in 2001, something unexpected happened. After the 9/11 attacks, lots of American families opted to stay home and subscribe to Netflix instead of hitting the theaters. This unexpected shift gave Netflix an extra boost, spurring even more growth for their business. In 2002, Netflix went public, offering shares at $15 each. Fast forward to today, and those shares have soared to around $500 a piece, a pretty remarkable climb from their first IPO. Around the same time, in 2002, their subscriber base had crossed the 600,000 mark. Things were looking up for Netflix after all. By 2003, Netflix was seeing a steady stream of profit flowing in, and they crossed the 1 million subscriber mark. Then came 2004, the year Blockbuster and Walmart thought, hey, we can do what Netflix is doing. They jumped into the online scene, trying to compete. But by then, Netflix had already established itself as the leader. Blockbuster and Walmart were playing catch-up, entering the game a few years behind Netflix. That head start made all the difference, keeping Netflix firmly in the lead. Netflix continued to serve convenience, breadth of content, and innovative approach to viewing experiences, turning the tide irreversibly. Blockbuster's fate was sealed. The giant of video rentals was no match for the convenience and accessibility that Netflix offered. The once bustling stores faded into obscurity, marking the end of an era and the success of a streaming revolution led by Netflix. In 2005, from their beginnings with just about 900 movie titles, they now boast an impressive library of 35,000 movies. Moving on to 2006, their subscriber count was also soaring. More than 6 million people were tuning in to Netflix for their entertainment fix. Then, in 2007, Netflix rolled out Video on Demand, a system that let subscribers pick movies and TV shows whenever they wanted, with no need to wait for scheduled TV broadcasts. This shift in technology is a turning point for Netflix. They shifted focus from shipping DVDs to beefing up their online streaming game, and it turned out to be a stroke of luck because DVD demand started declining around 2011. Good timing, right? In 2008, Netflix brought something to their subscribers, the concept of instant online streaming for movies and TV shows. But to pull this off, they had to shell out $40 million for tech development. They struck a deal with Starz, a premium cable outlet, scoring access to a broad range of Disney and Sony releases. And that was just the beginning. They soon inked deals with big names like Paramount, MGM, and Lionsgate. In 2010, Netflix expanded its horizons and took its online streaming services global, starting with Canada. They expanded in Latin America and the Caribbean in 2011, followed by Europe in 2012. It was a massive leap onto the international stage. However, in 2011, they wanted to rebrand their streaming and DVD rental services, splitting them into two separate companies, Netflix for streaming and Quickster for rentals. But that idea crashed and burned within a month. Their customers weren't having it, so Netflix listened up and quickly scrapped the whole thing. They realized it was best to stick to what people knew and loved. Netflix's winning streak carried on strong in the following years. In 2013, they hit the big red button on Netflix Originals, an exclusive range of content produced or distributed solely on their platform. Their debut original series was the gripping political drama, House of Cards. Then, in 2017, their subscriber numbers soared past the combined count of all cable subscribers in the US. This put Netflix at the top of the entertainment world. They were truly changing the game. Meanwhile, in 2014, Blockbuster LLC's closure of its corporate-owned outlets left just a lone store survivor in Bend, Oregon, now transformed into a quirky relic, more of a tourist magnet than a thriving business. The downfall of Blockbuster was a testament to its inability to resonate with shifting customer needs and navigate the ever-evolving landscape of market demands and technology that Netflix thankfully took the path on. Netflix remained at the forefront of revolutionizing the entertainment scene, especially when they introduced the concept of binge-watching. They drop entire seasons of their original series all at once, letting viewers dive into the entire story in a single, epic marathon session. This approach reshaped how audiences consumed content, one episode after another, without the agonizing wait between cliffhangers. It was a game-changer that transformed the way people engaged with TV shows, setting a new standard for on-demand entertainment. Today, Netflix continues to set trends, craft stories, and bring the world's narratives to your screen with a diversity of content. It's a cultural phenomenon that continues to shape how we watch, talk about, and experience entertainment in the digital age. With a global reach and an ever-expanding library, Netflix remains the go-to destination for a universe of stories right at your fingertips. And if you've enjoyed this video, give this channel some support by clicking on the subscribe button and sharing your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay updated on our upcoming content by hitting the notification bell so you'll always get notified on our next one. Until next time.